All right, well, in this week's About Your Retirement, it's something that just sneaks up on us. We're never always prepared. So here's the question. Jim, my sister and I just learned how much more dangerous this extra hot weather is for older people. Now, before we realized it, our 81-year-old mother was dehydrated and required a hospital stay. Can you share some safety considerations about this, please?
Yes, and you know, Tevis, I've been learning more and more about this. I've always known the importance of hydration. I grew up in a roofing company, and then I became a builder in my early 20s and framed hundreds of houses. So I was always hydrating, being outside in the summertime especially. But researchers have discovered that as we age and we hit closer to our 80s, that we all have a water mechanism, I'll call it, or a thirst mechanism, however you want to call it, but it's something innate that tells us when it's time to take a drink of water. And because of hot weather, and it doesn't matter whether it's 90, 99, or 109, it's just hydration is important all the time, especially in those heated times. And so as you approach the 80s, that water mechanism just doesn't work very much anymore. So the effectiveness of it is drastically reduced. And so it becomes more and more important for us to hydrate regularly. And we brought a bottle of Buddy water, and I just did that because Buddy drinks a lot of water.
I picked it up and put it down.
And he knows when to take a drink, so we should too. So anyway, let's talk about some of the safety recommendations. Number one is mainly drink water. And do that regularly, especially the older you are. Just keep drinking water if you insist on being outside or you don't have good air conditioning. And if you start noticing some of the symptoms we're going to mention, you'll have to do like our viewer today. Take a loved one to the hospital and they can IV you up. And so the second thing is to
shop in the morning.
Yeah, go shopping in the morning.
Yeah.
Or buy your
yourself.
groceries, you know, and just go pick them up. You know, they'll bring them out to your car.
Yeah.
And do that before noon. The next thing is to know these warning signs. And warning signs: dizziness, fatigue, headaches, nausea, blurred vision, low blood pressure, and you can't even focus on simple tasks that you're usually used to doing. And so these are things that you want to remember, and you start feeling these signs. Be prepared. Our viewer today, she lives we're in the rural area, water well, no electricity, no water. So I encourage them, stock up on gallons of water.
Well, I also want to do this. If you take your hand, you pinch it, and your skin go down, you're hydrated. But if it pinches it and it stays up,
That's
dehydrated.
Right. That's
there,
right.
Another little tip.
Medical advice right here.
From two journalists.
Yeah.
I'll take it. All right, well, don't forget, you can get more retirement advice on Jim's other show. Watch Baby Boomers in action every weekend on News 9 and News 9 Plus. And for more information, visit news9.com/retirement.